DJ Muggs is teaming up with the extremely talented and underrated rapper Rigz from Rochester, New York. Muggs has been a master of his craft since his Cypress Hills day, but lately he's been producing out of his mind. He's had 2 of the top 20 projects of 2021, and he's been spotlighting some dope MCs in the process. Rigz is coming off his really solid Wake Ups project that released last year. He also had a slew of excellent features, including the song God Killa off the Winter 2 project, and then Horn and Halo off the Muggs and Rome Street project. Rigz teaming up with Muggs will undoubtedly make this the biggest release of his career, so excited to see how they deliver. Bro, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Let's go. That's fire.
You know I'm a solid threat, boy, still ain't no powder yet. 5% of niggas still yelling, design your alphabet. Smack 9 guns, don't ever ask me for those. Niggas can't eat over here, I say after we close. Stupid. All I need is a brick, nigga. All I need is a brick. All I need is a 90, I ain't counting this shit. Dirty as hell with that heavy vinegar smell. Wonder if I'm in the bed with dumb shit niggas do when they comments and flight.
Ooh, he is floating right now. That song was sick. Rigz was really talking. He had a bunch of clever bars. The wearing designer, I hope it's Gucci in hell. That bar is grimy. The street talk on verse 2, super vivid. Then the complexity with the rhyme scheme, just multis throughout the verse, that was tough. Then the production, Muggs had like 3 different layers. Like when you had that shimmery layer, you had the, I think it was a distorted horn coming in, then the boom bap drums, and then Mooch sounded great on the chorus. The song was tough. All right, this is Every Season.
Yo, this fabric's here that I never shared. Every fear that I ever bled. See niggas get cases cause he ain't in them the bag. You won't be tough in your head and leave no blood in the back.
Oh, that's tough.
Shots hit your man, it's on you, but you actually know me. Excellent speed, he caught a strong slap. Bring them joints out, we do that shit you imagine. This crack out of D10, 20s look like a pecan. I made out of 10 with the 40s.
Nah, bro, his coke talk is otherworldly right now. This is sick. This feels like I'm in a trap house.
Pull a joint on your mommy and smack the shit out your pops. Rolling up the dead, I twist the shit up the tops. I wasn't talking like this, y'all never was saying ops. You niggas was from
That's a good like smoke your ops flip.
side where the neighbors would call the cops. I'm paying no leather face. 40 gon' levitate. Cause you know these niggas act up when the weather break.
Muggs is playing into Riggs' hands really well. I think Riggs sound better on those boom bap drums. It just puts you in that 90s East Coast mindset. It kind of reminds me of like Cuban Links as far as the level of storytelling. I think Rob Gates' verse was solid. I think Riggs was objectively better. Be a fire song. All right, this is Supreme.
Hit the block, niggas switching shit that they had on. No matter what, can't hide you corny behind your fashion. Word, move for an island, I need it private. Open air suite, no picture posting, I want it quiet. I ain't never, cause it feel like I got it slightly daddy. Then I'm trying to weather to truly get my life together. Moving, I won't bow. He say bless the child, he can hold his own. But what about the ones you don't know how? Shit got old to keep it close. He buy some cookie in the razor, press it down with his right thumb. She gone, keep relapsing, hitting a different corner. Your heart gold, my nigga, for not quitting on it.
Okay, that song was solid. I think production-wise, the keys sounded nice, and I think Muggs looped them in well. I think the second verse was pretty dope. The first verse, I think it was a little light, just getting a little technical. He was rhyming mostly with a little 2-syllable rhyme scheme, which isn't super exciting to me. He did have a lot of end rhymes, but you know, we get a little nitpicky there. But the second rhyme, I thought the storytelling was dope. He had a lot of substance through both of those verses. I just think it came off a little bit lighter than those first 2 tracks, but still a solid song. So this is Cook-Offs with Mayhem Lauren. His beat's fire.
Yeah, yo, hey yo, I learned to cook, watch it sift, quickly I dove. This radiation in my crack, I don't fuck with the stove. Be easy, what you say can get you graffiti. Rap feel like a waves for pussies that talk crazy. The worst man, my thoughts moving same way the earth spin. I'm lost, how you hate on the negative, put the work in. Come for that, drop the raw, watch it bubble back, cut you to your neck, bobbly, right where you wobble at. Tell me why they wanna rap with them baby flows.
God dang. The wordplay and that bubbly line mix with the rhyme pattern of it, sick.
Pay me, I sell you a couple fresh out the bottle rap.
Off the straight, off the way, quarter cake. $500,000, probably at the lake house. Cream spinach and Chilean sea bass at the steakhouse. Going coast to coast like I'm Kenny Pope. Don't worry about a joke, cause we got plenty dope. Drive slow in a sports car, I ain't speeding.
Do the kelp noodles with lion made for the setting, yo. Seal nut cheese and get it pot.
I like that. I wasn't expecting Rigz to come back in. Mayhem's verse was dope. I don't think his bars were as vivid as Riggs' first verse, but he was flexing with his pen when it came to the rhymes.
Saying they the best in the streets, that's a reach. Took a lap on the beach, they recline.
That song was tough, man. The beat was sick. Whatever was arpeggiating in the background, and then that one note that hit like every other bar. Sick. The drums would sound good throughout this whole project. Mayhem came with a tough verse. Yeah, that song's sick. This is what we got.
Hey yo, who would've thought writing my L's and make me glow in the dark? While the streets pulling me deeper when I'm throwing apart.
Muggs is sick for that vocal sample.
I'm at your head till I blow it apart. When it start, feel like it ain't a pulse in my heart.
Come on, bruh. Y'all hear this rhyme scheme, and he's punching with it. Let's go.
So much stress just soaking my art. Taste makers don't care about throwing the sauce. Stupid, stick it out with the gold of the mark. Throw it in, yeah they snort, so I know the result. My bet.
The little wordplay on it snowing, so I know the resort. He still got the rhyme scheme going.
Out on my sleeve, it's a different cologne. Heard a crack with first shot, probably crippled the bone. I ain't with that corny shit that be getting you known. That's why you trying to take hands out of build your own. Hey yo, just give it to me, let the beat rock. Keep the circle strong, if not, now that's your weak spot. Just let the beat rock. Prayers for my niggas that's up without the key lock. Don't drop shit, they think that you fell back. Was it sad? Most critics of rappers is failed rappers. Burn up your souls in the red and smell ashes.
I can't rap. I'm not a failed rapper though.
If I greatness, go see if they sell practice. Niggas I say what I feel.
That's tough.
Poppy got both, he been playing for real. I take the boy and the girl, it's like a gender reveal. And talk out of ass.
Let's go. That's fire. That's fire.
Tell me, yo, it's loyal in the streets. Now fuck what they doing, I'm good. I know what we got.
He's pretty rapid fire with the punching. He doesn't have like just battle rap haymakers like maybe a Conway the Machine would, but just the wit in his punches. It's like almost every bar. I think it's kind of similar to like Rome Street style of punching, where either every bar is this picture, every bar is some kind of like street wisdom or street knowledge, or then he'll just say some clever wordplay like the gender reveal line.
We got what we got, I know what we got. Fuck what they doing, God, I know what we got.
That song was pretty dope. I say what I had to say about Ruggs' rapping. Production wise, those keys and the vocal sample, I think they played off of each other really well. So this is Heads on the Wall. These drums remind me of a sped up version of the drums on One Love by Nas.
Hey, yo, word to the connect, all my customers that I serve, I vow to keep my foot in your neck. Knock the noodles out your noggin for a brick in the check. Leave no vital signs for the EMS to collect. My heart pump, ice cold blood, no love.
Come on, man. Just the way that he phrased that so it fit the pattern. Rome Streets is nice.
Gold slugs, where I'm from, they die young. Lucky to be your old dog. You either went legal or chase the evils and sold drugs. In the field, ducking pig weasels in the cobras. This is soul of a soldier. I get my knuckles bloody, both boots muddy. Fucking you niggas up for the culture.
Rome Streets trying to get him another DJ Muggs project.
I find reading and shooting and enjoying. You know your rapping friends in a circle and tell them join in. I smoke all them niggas in one puff when I roll up. You made a few moves, niggas, so what? Still guard behind my name in your blood stain. Yo, I had it.
Yeah, Rome Streets is different, man.
Probably average your best. On average, add them up, you couldn't add the best. Simple mad, pay for it, I'ma have your dress. The revolvers this time, get it mad as your rest.
Nah, Rigz came in spazzing. He definitely heard that verse before he wrote his.
These dudes feel like you talking to spies. Book my morning massage. I don't argue with guys. You not tough, shit's hard on the eyes. Couple stabs in your face gon' scatter like an awful collage. What you lie there, harm you through it. So get real fucked up when your mom into it. And bomb better with raw. So forever for sure. Whenever and whoever they are, head on the wall.
Rome Streetz bar for bar has to be one of the best. His lyricism as far as how he structures his rhyme schemes. He pulls off 3, 4, even 5 syllables like it's nothing. And then Rigz, as far as strictly rhyming, this is the best rhyming he's had up to this point. And then it just seemed like he picked up the pace of his delivery to match Rome Streetz' energy. All right, this is where your soul at. Mooch is on this one again.
Where your soul at? Right here where I'm home at. We didn't have a home, then we turned these streets to our doormat. That lot of rap niggas be rapping, but wasn't on that. Cause look, my niggas dead in the face.
That's a really good chorus.
Seeing my father features, still never mad, but I don't regret cause it caused a weakness. Some niggas was born brutal, brought in the home of greatness. You seen the troubles inside them, but I could see a gene. Wasn't in trial, but they was dissing the beige. Having nightmares, waking up, staying in the cage. That's why path feel personal to conquer this maze. Long-winded, long roads.
That's fire. I like how he touched on a relationship with his dad and then touched on a relationship with his brother. I don't know if this is his biological brother, but that's what he called him in the verse. Then the way that he described that, like, getting locked up was giving him nightmares, and then he kind of flowed that into this, like, maze imagery.
Fifth gear, watch niggas morals who chasing big gear. Catch a play in the band and who they use when they get there. They say through the eyes that you can see where your soul at. It's past thoughts, I'm trying to hang them up like a throwback.
Alright, yeah, I really like that track. I've heard that one a few times. This one was, I believe it was a single. As a matter of fact, I think it has a music video as well. But yeah, the sample on this one is dope. This is one of my favorite beats on the album so far. Rigz went off. I thought Mooch had a good chorus. Fire song. Alright, this is Fool's Gold. You gotta have a song with that name on this album. Let's get it. I like that vocal sample.
It don't count if you turn shooter, getting your ass beat. Anti with snakes and leeches that like the dick ride. Keep them out the circle, cause teams fall from the inside. Nothing you can do with me. Musically, I beat on you niggas and do it beautifully. Smooth but very brutally. Usually, sneak shit come, fake unity. Like I don't know the difference from live and opportunity.
Nah, this nigga's talking.
Nick, leave a series, scope XR. Someone should check y'all. You don't own shit but some sneakers. Fuck is you fresh for? Rushing in the crib. Like Ryan, like it was a Soviet. Vibe smell bitch, so I smacked them, it was appropriate. They said under pressure, treat the trap like it's smack it. If it's hot, you was eating, close it and make it better. My pockets on some shit, through carbon wings on the Tesla. Knowing when to leave don't make you bitch. There's no war stories I had ever made me rich.
Yeah, man, I think I really stand by what I said when I made the Cuban Links comparison, because it just seems like that type of brand of Coke talk. You know, because Cuban Links is 100% a Coke rap album. You're just thinking about the content of it, but it feels different than, say, a Pusha T album, or if you want to compare it to like some new school guys like a Tana Talk or a Conway or a Westside Gun album, because it's less braggadocio and it's more street knowledge, street wisdom, and imagery. But yeah, he does it really, really well. Fool's Gold was a really good song. This is 24 Carats. The little bubbling sample in the back. This nigga's creative.
What you see when your money fall. I hate jewels, I never cop them. All I'm buying is guns and gold. I wish when you snitch that your tongue explode. I'm just trying to run some plays, run it up and then run the globe. Even the fad busy, we ain't wanted to stop. But I just don't trust son, I left running my spot. You know how they ride, front on the pot. Put up in front, be flying like some short. Get the front of this glide, the wind. Can't get jewels, you sold.
That is tough.
God, you can't think like you at the bottom when you come for the top. This hustle, it got me wishing I could still sleep. But they know I'm heavy with bass like a drill beat. Just let my skills speak.
Bro, that's a bar. That's a bar.
I don't want deal with you niggas, cause on the real, I spit a bunch once you feel it, nothing that you can feel.
Key sounded super sharp, and like I said, I really like the creativity with that bubbling sample in the background. Probably the most subtle drums on any of these previous tracks, but Rigz sounded great on this beat. He had several witty punchlines and some witty wordplay. I think my favorite was that line that ended in "You can get the front of this Glock," and then the "I'm heavy with the bass like a drill beat." This nigga is floating. Alright, so this is We Want In with Big Twins. I believe Big Twins is in Riggs' group, The Cloth.
Hey yo, the world I'm in is something I paid well. Son got hit, was by the cane cell. Niggas running out, trying to see where shame fell. Different spots ain't tell, we wear rain hell. Heard to be sober, get something to kill the brain cells.
That little multi right there, the 2-syllable multi that he's doing right now.
That's a clown, stay up out of my way. Sniper sinking your skin like it's topical spray. I'm sharp as the bayonet on the top of the K. Be quiet and get the money, that's the logical way. Back base, I put your mans in the ground. Go get a Ouija board form, you can share me the clown. Look, everybody a beast.
Bro, this nigga is so fire.
Think when I reach for the Glock, at what angle would his head stay, but still 10 piece at the top.
I gotta ride with my clip. Try to go against the cloth, kid, you can't win. Running through the block with 2 Mac 10s. Nickel sold in the hood, done, we want in.
Big Twins sound like a Tyler Creator so dope.
I gotta ride with my clip. Try to go against the cloth, kid, you can't win.
That was some of the best punching by Riggs up to this point. Nigga's just so effortless with his rhyme scheme. We finna get nerdy for a second. He doesn't have just his typical 2 or 3 syllable at the end of the bar with one end rhyme on the first line and then just another 3 syllable at the end of the second line. He's mixing up with different rhyme patterns in the end rhyme. He'll also have some of his end rhymes merge over to another rhyme pattern. He's really technically gifted. This is Eastside Blues.
Stress got a habit, fucked it up when you had it. Can't sleep right, hearing them noises up in that cabinet. Went from 3 to a dozen, front some G, now you hustling. Overcooked, it was rushing, some stacks and got nothing. Found no shit, I know wisdom hides in the suffering. Be real with yourself, you won't grow off it with bluffing. Shit, it's busting off a lung. Baby mom scream, help don't come. Days in the performance on the case, slide off and get it 2 to 6. Numerous dudes from rat cells came through the uterus. Talk street the niggas who ain't, it's kinda humorous.
Bro, come on, man. To play with that numerous uterus dude sound and then to fit that in that 3-syllable rhyme scheme that he had going. And then that's just a really creative way to saying a lot of snitches. And it's a level of subtlety that kind of gets understated, but I think it's just as difficult as someone who punches a lot.
Don't play with niggas that control their temper. Out the bushes, hit the game wet.
That's a fact.
Our ways we become. No matter where you go, you can't change where you from. That gauge don't.
I absolutely love that song. That guitar sample is gorgeous. I like that the verses had that blues, that Eastside Blues type theme to it. Song's sick. All right, this is Crack the Code with Times Change. He's also in The Cloth.
Bags of bullets, broken dreams. You in the scope, at your sketch. I had to pull it. Poetry, you know it's me. Fast and slow from half a O. I crack the code.
Nah, bro, this drum roll is sick.
I could just kill a man like Be Real and Send Dog. Shallow graves.
This beat sounds like straight up chaos. I love it.
Eyes peeled, streets watching. Crazy, you could feed the wolves. Trust me, they gon' keep plotting on that shit.
And then the way he distorted it, yeah, this is chaos.
I OD for the dead state of no me. I'm with essays and no G's. And we essay
Hey yo, we ain't posting links.
Okay, that was a fire verse by Times Change.
Past the niggas is about to go.
I think I know him as one of them other niggas on Whipe Da Timbs Off that wasn't Riggs. But yeah, that was a fire verse. I'm gonna have to pay more attention to him.
Shot him like him when he first came with his rover pen. Time you won't waste stars. Forces built to take scars. They just think they OG and OGs being youngest. Take a glimpse of where it brung is. Take a walk of where it's ugly. Where if your mom ain't smoking and pops there, then you lucky.
That was a dope change of pace. They caught me off guard with that one. That beat was off the wall, especially compared to anything up to this point. It's almost like the drums were part of the melody. That's why it feels so like off kilter and jarring. That's dope production. All right, this is Never Met a Gangsta with Math.
But them straps being why I'm ditching these clips. Retain a lawyer for sure that was needed, cause she ran into webs. They never came. This twisted game. Shift your brain. Look, that money trail bring you hell. Use a different name, cause we learned all the whack shit. Hustle past.
The keys sound great in that violin, like crescendo, and then it's like a payoff after like the fourth time it does it. Muggs is a master.
I lost years of sleep, late shifting on the crack flip. Focused, but I'm hungry. My mindset changed, ain't chasing the money now. My make this shit come to me. I sell my bundles round, I'm never stock up stores. It's like, if they don't.
Bro, he's doing an excellent job of narrating his thought process while he goes through this story.
Don't even matter, real gangsta, this style, wanna be gangsta. Can tell by your stature, you ain't never seen danger. Living where your best mans can afford the jealousy and anger. So now it's pop the beef for you, treat him like a stranger.
That chorus is tough.
Man, I learned to stand on something. Say shit and mean it at times. Got tunnel vision, I set a goal to achieve it. You niggas ain't never lived the path. Been in the exchange where niggas I love close chapters without an end game.
It's a little weird to call this a personal cut because the whole album was very personal. But the fact that he focused on thought process more than external, it made it feel more personal. Love Rigz verse Math was solid too. And the production on that thing is sick. Yes, this last song, this is The Culture. It's short, so I don't know if it's the actual song.
If you go on and you approaching this shit out of what you've been through, and you ain't been through nothing, the feeling not gonna really be there. Yeah.
It ain't about what you presenting, it's about who you are.
Yeah, man, Rigz and Muggs did it. I think Rigz is going to get more spotlight than he has in previous projects. I'm hoping he gets more spotlight than he did in previous projects because the rapping here is just top tier. Lyrically, he's as gifted as any rapper in this lane. And, you know, there's only a handful of rappers who are more vivid than he is. His storytelling was so carefully crafted, so witty, so insightful. There's no frills to this thing, just hard-hitting bars, clever bar after clever bar. I don't really have anything negative to say. I think the only thing is this does have to be your brand of rap. If you're not into coat rap, it doesn't have the frill of ad-libs, choruses, and he has no problem talking over your head and going over heads. I think you do have to be into this lane of hip-hop, but if you are, I don't really see any flaws with this album. Muggs' production complemented Rigz perfectly. Yeah, they made a project for the hip-hop heads. This was sick.